What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin, and look, y'all. Today we gonna have a long video. Okay, a lot of y'all been wondering, Jamin, where the 2K reactions at? Why you ain't reacting to none of these videos? And listen, bro, because I told you I be playing the games now, right? But look, man, we gonna get into that today. I want to be very clear when we get to these videos. I'm gonna let these videos play out, and then I'm gonna give my opinion on them, and then let's talk about it because, like I said, clearly, the 2K community right now is in shambles, and it's been that way. You could argue what since season one or season two. But let's get to it. Let's start off with All City's video. He says things we need for NBA 2K27 we must have. Okay, let's see what he got to say.
Alright, y'all, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about the things that we need in NBA 2K27.
Early already, right? 2K27 talks already? Let me just let the video play out.
I know, we're only halfway through NBA 2K26. We're already looking to 2K27. When the cat's out the house, the mouse will certainly play. And NBA 2K26 is plagued with Zens. The devs, they dip. They're nowhere to be found. There's no support for 2K26.
And let me explain this to y'all before I let this video continue to play out. The reason why I'm not like, because y'all be like, bro, like, why, like, Jamin, like, why you stop talking about this stuff? Because what you have to understand is I've already said this stuff multiple times, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but I've already said it. The videos are there, the proof is there, right? So it's not like I just ignored everything. It's like, gang, I've already said a lot of this stuff, but let's see what some of these other people have to say.
As of right now, they're out there working on 2K27, so we figured we'd help them develop that game. This way, we don't encounter the same problems that we currently have on NBA 2K26. I think we'd all be in agreement. One of the things that needs to be removed in NBA 2K27 are cheaters, Zens, and Titans. All them scripts need to be gone. Now, that's certainly easier said than done, so we need 2K to get into better communication with Xbox and PlayStation for more support.
Have I not told you this stuff? And again, I'm not knocking All City because again, we need these messages to keep going out there. Absolutely, we need content creators to call out what's going on and what 2K needs to do. I told you the communication is not there, right? But like I said, bro, it's to me for 2K27. It's gonna have to be up to 2K, bro. Like, it's not even because people tend to say like, oh, it's the community. Like, the community destroys the game. Wrong. 2K did a lot of things that they chose that to put it back in the game, or they could have moved on from it, right? Yes, it's a basketball game, ain't but so much you could do. But when you saw results from things that you've already put in the game and they weren't great results, why are you like again gonna just go with what we just seen? You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, hopefully he says a couple of things in here that I'm gonna agree with because, like I told you, I tend to disagree a lot. But let's see.
Against cheaters. From what I understand, these devices are able to copy the controller certification so that your console actually thinks you're using a real controller. Or at least it doesn't recognize that a device is plugged in and running a whole script. 2K, in collaboration with the console companies like PlayStation and Xbox, certainly need to develop better anti-cheat. Let me ask you, how much you think you spend on average on a player build? Maybe about $100? That's $100 of my money, your money, going into 2K's pocket. And that helps me segue into the second thing we need for NBA 2K27. We should be able to test out our My players, max them out to 99, take them into the My Court without having to actually invest our money into the build. It's like a free trial run. Get an opportunity to see if we like the movement, the
So he's basically saying instead of because I'm pretty sure they let you do a random shoot around after you make a build, right? But it's not the same because when you do go to like a My Court, it's like clearly different. It's like what 2K has going on when you make a build. It's like a scam pretty much. I know this might sound crazy, but let me explain this to y'all the best way I can explain it. When you make a build, if I'm correct, you can go in there and put like 99 overall, let me test them out. But they put you in like a 2K shoot around to where it's like everything's gonna be green or something like that. And then when you go to like the My Court, it's like, bro, like your player can't really move. It's like he's sluggish, and it don't matter if you are on a guard, a forward. Like, it's just how the game is. You're not seeing the real potential out of your so-called build that you wasted your time and value on, right? It's like 2K is lying to y'all because they want y'all to think the build you're making is going to be really good, and in reality, it's not. You see what I'm saying? So I'm guessing what he's saying is let y'all get to actually test out builds, right? But If you ask me, I would just say just put a demo back in the game. If 2K really wanted to show the community that, yo, this ain't about the money now, we really want to get back to just making a really good basketball game for the 2K community, then just put a demo in the game. A demo is free, right? It's not gonna cost. Everybody can play the game early, right? See what's going on with the game, whether it's the builder or the gameplay. People gonna give their thoughts, and let's see what 2K does with it. But again, these are decisions that 2K tends to ignore, and they don't do it. You see what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Combinations, how the player dunks, how the player shoots. And this should happen without us having to actually spend money on the build. When you're ready to compete and take that player into an online game mode or into my career, then you have to spend your money. But when you spend that money, you should still feel secure in your transaction. You should retain the option to either respec that build or get a refund on the VC you spent on that build. Listen, hear me out. 2K never drops a finished product on release. They got tons of patches throughout the year, and it consistently changes the gameplay in front of us, rendering a lot of the builds that we spend money on damn near useless or irrelevant. I'll give you guys the absolute perfect example. How many of you guys made 7-4 builds in the beginning of the year for NBA 2K26? 2K dropped the patch, and now
Probably about a lot of people. And here's the thing, like, because we already know that 2K patches the game every year. But the issue with 2K is when they patch the game or touch the game, whatever you want to call it, it tends to destroy the purpose of the build, right? It tends to destroy the whole point of why that build was sensational or overpowered. And it's like there's no balance. Let's say, yeah, 7-4s, they could make these crazy shots. But there was no way to really defend the 7-4. They could just take terrible shots and just green it. So when 2K nerfs the game, right, they're not really understanding what they're nerfing. They're just saying, oh, well, people are saying 7-4s are, a problem. Let's just break 7-4s. Right? Y'all get what I mean. Pause. I'm not saying anything like crazy. I'm just saying that's what it seems like 2K does. Like, oh, people are saying this build is just so dangerous. Let's just destroy the build in reality, right? Let's just make it to where it's not even usable no more. And it just kills the whole point of, the builder and things like that. And that's why people, if you're not making content, it's not best that you make all of these builds because it's not worth it. And me being the content creator, the person that can make all of the builds, I choose to only add two when I had access to the game. I don't choose to go in there and make, because we already understand, like what he just said. We already know during the seasons, which I think seasons should have been gone. It's not a good. It has not been good if we look at the results, right? That every time it's a new season, the gameplay is gonna change. Your build feel different all of a sudden. He can't make shots. He can't rebound. He can't play D. And this is not, oh, you're not in the right spot. You're not taking the right shots. It's just how the game is, and it's been that way since Next Gen was dropped, right?
damn near none of y'all using that build. That's just wasted money down the drain going right into 2K's pocket. It's a clear as day noticeable difference what that 7-4 player was doing prior to the patch and what it's able to do after the patch. And you guys paid for what it was able to do prior to the patch. You guys paid for what you seen other players doing with that 7-4 build. 2K
Right.
changed the game and now you can't even use that 7-4 anymore. So what we need in NBA 2K27
Like I just said that.
is either an option to get a refund for that build because it was 2K that changed the abilities of that build right in front of us, changed what that particular.
So he said a refund. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be like 100% real with y'all. I don't think 2K's doing that. Okay, if we paying attention to what this company's doing. Now I know he's not confirming that they are, but he's saying like some stuff that they should do. I just feel like 2K, they're just so greedy to where they don't want you to have the opportunity to, oh, I don't want this bill, I don't want my money back. They're gonna look at that like, nah, G, you spent your money, like it is what it is. Like it shouldn't be like that though. You see what I'm saying? But I don't think 2K is gonna do this. I mean, we seen the laziness, even from going into the swag, seeing stuff from previous 2Ks with the previous 2K on there. It's like there's just so much that 2K could be better at, and it's like they just seem to don't care. But I don't think 2K is gonna do the, you can get your VC back on a certain build. They're just too greedy.
The build was capable of doing. To feel secure in our transaction with 2K, building this transactional relationship, we should be able to respec our build at the very least or get a refund and commit that VC to another build, something that's more suitable for the patch and gameplay that we have in front of us. And what's it to 2K to give us that option? I feel like we are well past due time, considering all of 2K's patches and all of their F-ups. We need to have that respec option, and it needs to be incorporated into NBA 2K27. 2K franchise games are they're just unstable and they're never polished. And let's keep it a buck. When we're paying for these bills, we're paying.
That's what I'm saying. Just put a demo back in the game. If 2K wanted to show the community, this game is not about money. It's about basketball. It's about a game you want the community to actually enjoy and last and have fun with. Drop a demo that's free for everybody. Don't just say, "Oh, community day, people got to play a demo, but the community won't be able to play a demo." Don't do that. Because see, what tends to happen is those people that drop fly at the community day, which I told you how I feel about community day. It's not what it should be, right? But those people at community day, they're not telling us what they really want to say. They're telling us what they're allowed to say, and that's why that hasn't been working out. Because people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you saying they need to drop a demo? They probably have already done it." Because when people go to community, they get to play the game early, right? But they're only allowed to say what 2K wants them to say. They're not allowed to say what they want to say, because you can tell, like when they come back from community, they be like, "Yo, Chad, yeah, I got to play the game." Like it's gonna have potentials there. It's like they be just not clear on what they saying, and it's like, gang, we want to know if the game is good or not, right? And it's like, well, I'm only gonna tell you what I'm allowed to say. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, well, that's not working. We need the truth, and the truth is, if they drop a demo, it will show the world, not even just the community, that like, oh, yo, maybe 2K actually is trying to be better. Because those 2Ks that a lot of people enjoyed or had fun with, a lot of those games had demos. 19 had a demo. Okay, a lot of these games had demos.
For particular abilities, either ability to dunk, ability to shoot, ability to dribble. And you could only measure those abilities by what you see and what 2K allows or disallows. If when you make a build, your player is capable of performing this way or shooting at a certain percentage, dunking over other players, and then 2K drops a patch that disallows your player from reaching that same potential he had prior to the patch, there's an issue there. And 2K needs to take part ownership of that issue. Either hand out a full refund or at the very least, give us back about half that VC. Ain't that fair? Y'all sound off. Let me know in the comments.
No, it is fair, but I just feel that they're not going to do it. We know how this company has turned to be. You see what I'm saying?
What else we need in NBA 2K27? We need more double rep events, and they don't need to only take place on the holidays. 2K, you real shady and shysty for that. You need to let folks hang out with their families and then run double rep events where you're not charging them to get in, like the Wacky Wednesday stuff. Don't charge these folks to buy some and then go into a double rep event. Back in the day, we used to have consistent double rep events, damn near every weekend.
But do you see why I'm saying they're greedy? So, for example, if y'all don't get what he's saying, if there's an event out, right? Let's say there's an event out in the so-called city. What 2K would say, oh, in order you to be able to play the event, you have to go into Swags or whatever store they want you to go into, buy an item, wear it. The item costs like 10 or 15, probably 25,000 VC, just for you to participate in the event. And that's what I'd be saying, how they're greedy. They would do anything to get the money. You see what I'm saying? And I know it's a video game, it's a company, that, of course that's what they want, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's a basketball game, it's a video game. It shouldn't be about, let's just get people to just buy. It should be about basketball. And it's not. These events now are about, oh, if you don't have this so-called clothing to wear, you're not participating in the event. You got to go to the, Swags or whatever it is and buy this funny looking suit or funny hat just to participate. It's just dumb.
Maybe a little bit of an exaggeration, but they were quite often, and now they're like a rare occasion. It's like 2K, they're the only ones that don't realize how strenuous and tedious that rep grind is. You're getting like 0.1 or 0.2 per game, and that's a half an hour of your life just down the drain. What's double rep gonna get you? 0.4? What's it to you, 2K? Give up more double rep. The players will be happy about it, and it's no harm to you. You know what?
Also, because I know he's talking about rep, and I was just talking about like an event. But to go back to even with the rep stuff, I think if you're gonna keep rep back in the game, remove status from the game. Okay, because with the issue of and again, I've said this numerous times, right? I know some of y'all are new here because the YouTube algorithm is not showing you my content and my videos, which is not my problem, but I'm gonna still be me at the end of the day. Um, they have to get rid of status if they're gonna keep repping the game, because status is just destroying the whole point of having somebody's rep. Like, you can look at somebody's rep and say, "Oh, but they're this status." You're gonna think they're good at the game, or they're not good at the game, and it's like, bro, it's status is pointless. Status is not even based on your performance; it's based on your team's performance, and you have no control over 95% of the randoms that you're participating with. So, like I said, if Anthony cannot guard his matchup and his matchup dropped 40 on him, but your matchup only had 5 on you, you're getting blamed for Anthony's man going for 40 or 50 points on him, and you have no control over that. You see what I'm saying? But that's like what I'm saying. Status has been broken for years. It shouldn't be about what the teammates are doing. It should be about what you're doing, and it's not. But that's something that could have easily been fixed by now. But they didn't care about it. So they look at it like, oh, y'all want rep in the game? We can do that. We're gonna keep status in the game. And it's like, bro, if you're gonna do it the right way, and they haven't done it that way.
Else we need, especially on the release of NBA 2K27. 2K, you got to get this right. We need to be able to join our friends with no issues. 2K, they've been doing this just too long. It's an online multiplayer game, and a good majority of the game modes have you playing with multiple other players on your team. So on the release of NBA 2K27, not 2 to 3 months later, on the release, you need to get joining friends right. This year on NBA 2K26, we were spending upwards of a half an hour just to get a team together to get into the rec center. And to add to that, we need 2K to be transparent with the issues that they have going on. All too often,
This is embarrassing, and let me tell you why. Now, you hear the stuff that he's saying, right, about you can't join for things like that. This is why I get irritated with 2K. Let there be a VC glitch in the morning, right? You don't even gotta announce, yo, there's a crazy VC glitch going on. They're going to find out, and they're going to patch it in the next hour, right? But the stuff of you can't, join a friend, you're getting kicked out of games, or you don't want to play with these randoms because they ain't playing no D. They look at that as, that ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? But let you find a VC glitch. Oh, that's patched in the next hour. It's things like that. If you're new to the 2K community, is why 2K is what they're doing is wrong, and it's not. And again, we get Madden do similar stuff, but Madden, you don't get banned for leaving games in Madden, right? Which is why I tend to have that footage right now in the background, because that's been the game I've been playing lately. If y'all think I'm trolling, I'm showing y'all my footage, which is a lot of old footage, by the way. But I'm just telling y'all, like, no, Madden's not good either. It's not perfect either. I'm not gonna say Madden's not good. It's not great, but it's like you have a lot more freedom on Madden. But when it comes to 2K, a lot of the stuff that All City's talking about, if they would have just not made a current, keep bringing back current gen, meaning, PS4, Xbox, bro, a lot of these issues could have been taken care of now. But what is wrong with this company right now? They care about the money, the moolah, the munyon. So they gonna still make all of these games when we're almost in 2030, and we're gonna have the same issues over and over again. And then what they're gonna say is, well, we do have more than one game to focus on, so it's not as easy as the community's making it seem. Well, maybe you stop making those games and you focus on just one, system. Maybe do that. But y'all care about the money so much to where, hey, they're not gonna do that. So that's what it is.
the 2K community is out there figuring out different ways and solutions to get a team together. Whether this year, it was like, oh, we got to meet in the pro-am, and then, you got to invite somebody to a pro-am team, and then from there, walk out into the city just so we could all try and go into the rec center. And half the time, that didn't work. Then we
So I'm having some difficulty right here. Let's see what's going on.
And then, you got to invite somebody to a pro-am team, and then from there, walk out into the city just so we could all try and go into the rec center. And half the time, that didn't work. Then we tried the squad
That's ridiculous. That's crazy that you have to do all of that just to play with people that you cool with.
finder and manipulating the squad finder so that it could get our teammate into the lobby. It was just pure insanity. The things that us 2K players have to go through, jumping through hoops, which should be already set upon release. Something else that we really need in NBA 2K27, 2K, we need you to go in there. Let me just lay this out. One, they need to figure out those error codes. I've never seen a game that tried to kick me off of it so much like NBA 2K26. The joint is like closing a door in my face. 2K needs to go into that error code and tell this error code that I did not quit out.
Right, because your internet is still on too. Like that's another thing too, by the way. Like let's say you think like, oh, like bro, I lagged out, right? If your internet is still on, then 9 times out of 10 it was 2K. It wasn't you because your internet's still on. Now I know what a lot of y'all gonna say like, nah, bro. Some people be taking they unplugging their Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I mean, I don't see that's the thing. Like you kind of can't win with that though. Like that's people do that on Madden all the time. I be playing Madden, even in some of these old clips. When they make terrible decisions and they're losing against me, they'll like just shut their whole system off. But Madden will give me the win, and those people they're not banned for it. It's just okay, just move on. The problem with 2K is even if somebody unplugs their stuff, right? Or let's say you don't unplug your Wi-Fi, and let's say you did actually truly lag out, the game will look at it like you quit the game, so you're banned, right? And it's like I didn't quit, I lagged out. Yes, I understand there's people out there that will do the weird stuff, unplug their Wi-Fi, test their Wi-Fi, just so they can leave the game and try to get like no ban for it. But it's not fair to just think, oh, everybody's doing that, so we gotta make everybody else suffer. It's just like with the Zen stuff. Shooting used to, and again, shooting is still very simple on the game as far as when I got to test the game out, right? But it's like all of these stupid speed ups and all of these shot timings are only because they were like, oh well, there's people are zenning, so we got to make everybody else have to time all of these shots, make all of these shot timings, things like that. And it's like, well, gang, not everybody's cheating. People are going to cheat on every game, no question. But it's like the percent of them are gonna do it. Why are they doing it? And I told you when they put all of this complicated stuff in the game, seeing the results of it and saying, "Oh, let's just sprinkle some stuff on top of it," instead of just saying, "Listen, this did not work. This is what's gonna be the case. You're gonna have more people want to break the rules. This is just what's gonna happen." You know what I'm saying? So understand that.
The joint literally gives me an error code and kicks me to the main menu. Now I'm confused as to why I even got kicked in the first place. And to add insult to injury, when I load back up, 2K just places this large ban warning on my screen, telling me it's bad sportsman-like conduct to quit out of games. And I'm just confused as to I didn't quit out no games. Why am I even getting a ban warning? And why doesn't that error code recognize that there was an issue in 2K that kicked me out the game? It had nothing to do with me. And now you have a certain level of anxiety that you might get kicked again and then actually banned. So 2K, sort out those error codes. Go. It's a code. How doesn't the code know what actually happened? There's something wrong with those error codes, and 2K definitely need to get into those error codes and start sorting them things out properly. There needs to be a difference.
See, what's sad about all of this stuff is this stuff is probably least the 2K worries. You see what I'm saying? Because to them, they just want to, find ways to make money. They don't really care about this stuff that, like a lot of us care about. Stuff that should have been taken care of, you could argue 2 years ago. If they really wanted to just make a game that like shows that, they made some real changes. And, it's not just going to force people to suffer because other people are breaking rules. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it feels like now.
Between quitting out a game, losing your connection, or 2K just straight telling you to get out and kicking you to the main menu. There needs to be a difference in those codes, so hopefully 2K could get that right in 2K27. So those are the things that I think we need in NBA 2K27. If you guys would like to add to that list, share in the comment section below. If any of y'all knew,
I think there needs to be a lot more on that list, which I've already heard from me a lot of times. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say this, just to add to the list: get rid of pro play, get rid of rhythm shooting. Adrenaline bars have been a failure. You see what I'm saying? Get rid of all of the stupid shot timings. Listen, and for all of y'all saying like, oh, y'all just don't have a skill when it comes to shooting. Gang, when I did play 2K and I had access to the game, which I still have access to it by the way, I shot damn near 60%, okay, on a build that has like an 83 three ball. So for the ones who are saying, oh, y'all just don't have no skill, no, I was not doing no rhythm shooting either. I was just shooting with the button. Okay, it's not about skill. It's about, gang, it's a video game. It is a video game. Why do you guys think, and I'm not, talking trash about the 2K League players, I'm not, but I'm just going to give you another example that I've already said multiple times. Why do y'all think nobody cared about the 2K League and the 2K League was doing so bad? Why do y'all think that? Nobody cares if you the top player no more. It don't hold no weight, gang. It does not. You know what I'm saying? It does not. When people are not enjoying the game, of course the 2K League gonna suffer because they don't like the game. So what you have to understand is this. Why I'm saying you need to do this stuff, because it needs to get back to being a fun basketball video game. I'm telling you, don't just tell us, hey, as much as hate as these games got, let's just run it back with stuff that we tried, and let's just try to say we revamped something or we made it smoother. Gang, it's not working. It hasn't worked. It's time to just go in a different route. Show the community you're not just doing the same thing that you previously just tried to do. And I'm trying to figure out, like, why do the content creators have to say this stuff? 2K should want to do this stuff. Should say, bro, we're tired of people talking bad about our game. We're tired of people saying, you know, this game is pathetic, it's atrocious, inconsistent. They should get tired of it. But apparently not, because they only care about making a bag now. You see what I'm saying? Now, that was All City's video. Yeah, let me know if you feel about it in the comment section about All City's video. Now we're going to get to Badge Plug's video. This, like I said, it's going to be a long video, so we're going to have a lot of videos that we're reacting to because a lot of y'all been sending me this stuff on Twitter. So Badge Plug's video says NBA 2K27 is already doomed 2 weeks ago. It's about a 17-minute video, so let's see what Badge got to say. And again, shout out to All City. Like I said, anytime we react to somebody's video, we shout them out, things like that. Because people tend to say, oh, you're using or whatever they like to say, when I always shout people out of a video I react to. But yeah, let's get to what Badge Plug got to say.
Man, sometimes it really does suck to be right. We're going to talk about that. And hopefully, with my main point of this...
I was right too, Badge. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I was right too. I want to make sure that... And again, I'm not making this about me. I'm just saying, I just want to add in. I was right too. I had some opinions about the game before it came out. And I was 100, you could say 500% correct.
Video, we can look back and say that I was wrong about what we're going to talk about. But look, today, we've got a lot to go over. It's extremely important. So just like usual, I've told you guys over and over, when I do something that I feel like is very important, I want to get a message across. I'm not doing a sponsor. All I ask for the sponsor is you guys smack that like button for me. Get a bunch of likes on the video because I need as many people as possible to see this. The more likes, the more YouTube will push it out, the more higher chance we have to get this problem fixed. Okay, so before we actually get into the big stuff, I want to give you guys a little warm up because it's going to be a bit negative today. So let's start with this right here, where this tweet got 507,000 views, 7,600 likes, with this guy saying, yo, with 3 question marks. Let's roll the clip right here. This is actually the opposite of our issue today. As you see, this man drives in, hits his popper, and yeah, where did that ball go? That's how my teammates be shooting when I need them, bro. Oh, that was one of the worst air balls I've seen on 2K26. Now, I also want to show you guys one more thing with our warm-up, where this, 2K Intel said 2K really be removing the best things for no reason, and you see 15,000 likes.
Also, and then they'll tend to put it back in the game and say it's brand new, by the way. That's another thing that 2K has, they tend to doing. They'll get rid of something that people actually liked or it was a cool idea. Then they'll bring it back and say, hey, check out this new. And it's like, dang, that's not new. Like, we weren't born yesterday. We already knew that was in the game. You're not fooling us with that. But these are things, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, if they were just to focus on one, game instead of making multiple, I feel like this game would not be as getting bad as talked about as it has been, as I expected it to be.
The 48-inch vertical that you used to get with the replays, why does 2K take things away like that, man? Oh, geez, no. You remember that right there. As soon as you've seen it, good times, all right? But you guys probably know what today's video is about if you've been watching them. 2K27, you've seen the title. It's already cooked. Of course, we're going to talk about it. It's already doomed. From the beginning, it is January of 2026. We are 7 to 8 months away from NBA 2K27, and it's already doomed because of one major problem. Cheaters. The cheating epidemic that we have been in. I mean,
No, I'm gonna say this, and I've already said this before. I don't think it's just the cheaters, y'all. I think the game that 2K dropped was not the game that some of us thought the game was gonna be. I understand that cheaters are a big reason to why this game, is getting a lot of the hate and why it's getting talked about. But I told you guys, when they gave us that information, when they dropped the game, I did not see nothing about that game that was majorly different. They told us about how the game speed was going to be faster. Like, let's talk about that for example. They told us, it's going to be the game speed going to be way quicker. How you feel about that now? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, these are things that it's like you can't even trust 2K. They tell us one thing and then it's another when you get to actually go out there and play the game. It's like, bro, a lot of these things, I don't think it's just the cheaters. I understand, yes, the cheaters have ruined the online experiences, but I think there's a reason why there's so many cheaters. I don't think this game is what people thought this game was. But that's my opinion. So let's see what Badge got to say.
we can talk about many things, right? VC prices and 2K making it even worse every year.
Absolutely.
Like with the Max Plus 2s now in the season pass, and just slowly adding in more kind of like pay to win things where at the beginning of the season you can buy the season pass and you have a Max Plus 2 that your opponent doesn't have and a Max Plus 1 plus another cap breaker. That's bad, right? They're just slowly adding in more things. The Gatorade, the skill boost, that's been there for a long time. But cheating, no matter what, I said this before 2K26 came out, the game can be amazing. It can be really good. Let's say it's a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best 2Ks you've ever played. It's an amazing online experience.
No, I'm not gonna say, but I see he's saying let's say it is. I mean, I'm not gonna say this for me, but I see what he's saying. Let me run it back what he just said. See what he just said.
Right? They're just slowly adding in more things. The Gatorade, the skill boost, that's been there for a long time. But cheating, no matter what, I said this before 2K26 came out, the game can be amazing. It can be really good. Let's say it's a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best 2Ks you've ever played. It's an amazing online experience. It's going to be like a 5 out of 10. It's going to be a 6 out of 10 if 2K doesn't ban cheaters early, often, consistent, and they haven't.
Okay, so he's saying let's say if it is. But to me, Badge, I still feel like the things that they put back in this game is like a part of the problem. Like how Illuminati said. The stuff that Illuminati said when he was talking about this game, I've been saying that stuff. And I'm not saying that to say like, oh, like, so, like, he don't know what he's talking about. I'm not saying that. A lot of the stuff somebody's saying like pro play is not us. All of this stuff, I think that's a bigger problem to why this game is where it's at. They 2K made these decisions to say, yo, let's put this back in the game. Seeing the results of it, bro, people didn't like it. It didn't have a connection with the community. It didn't really make the community happy, right? And we see now, like, okay, now we're saying it's the cheaters. Like, yeah, we know cheaters are bad. They're absolutely, people that cheat are absolutely weird, absolutely. But it's like, I feel like it's bigger than just pause. I feel like this game has more issues than just the cheaters, bro. And I look at the gameplay. The gameplay has a major play into it, by the way.
Been doing that. To our knowledge, has not been a single ban wave to people that are using quote-unquote auto green tools like Zins and Titans and stuff like that. And we're going to talk about exactly how we know that in just a minute after I show you guys one more clip. But you see this right here. IQ Contained posts on Twitter, all right now, it's getting out of hand. What the F is this? So let's roll this clip, and I'll be right back. I'm telling you. Oh, get...
Run that back, Flex. Eat this shit, nigga. Face the what?
So basically the clip is a guy in the stage pulling up on the streamer, zinning, and basically talking trash on the mic saying, ain't nothing you can do about it. 2K's allowing them to do that though. And I'm not saying the guy that's zinning, hey, good for him. I'm not saying that. Like, if he's like, that's just totally weird, yes. But 2K allows you to do that stuff. They allow you to cheat. They allow you to put in your name, I'm zinning, come do something about it. They don't care. They ain't hurting their pockets. Like I said, they look at the cheaters like, oh, the cheaters are making these builds. They put more money. And again, that's, to me, the reason why I'm saying that is because that could be a reason why the cheaters are not getting banned. But let's say that is the case, right? That's wrong. Just because they're making more builds doesn't give them the right to, yeah, they should be able to cheat. Like, no, I don't care if they spending $10,000, which sounds insane, right? If they're breaking the rules, they should suffer the consequences. It shouldn't be no 2 week, 1 month, but it should be permanent. You broke the rules. Remember they made people sign whatever that whatever agreement that was that they made people sign it saying you can't do this, you can't break these rules. Bro, people didn't they threw that in the trash. Can they flush that down the toilet? Them folks don't care.
Hidden Valley Diablo Ranch demands a new kind of nugget. Crispy chicken
Oh,
nuggets
that's
from
an ad
Taco
right
Bell.
there. Okay.
Across the low country,
I don't blame you, Badge. Get your bag,
the one
gang.
choice is the care you
I be putting ads on my videos too. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
long trusted. Now under one new name, HCA Healthcare. The one name to know for all your care, for all your life.
I mean, the dude literally knew the shot was going in before he even shot it. He did
Yeah.
a go-to shot from behind half court,
He's in it.
contested, and was already laughing before the ball went in. People are openly cheating. Their names are Plugged of Doom, Jump I Cheat. You know, all these sorts.
Number one script. All types of names. Yes, I'm cheating. I think I seen a client the other day saying, yes, we cheat. What? They telling you on a, that's like, bro, that's like a person committing a crime telling you I'm gonna do this. And I don't care what y'all talking about. Like, it's a embarrassing look at this point. It's not even just a bad look on 2K. It's an embarrassing look on 2K. Because they're doing whatever they want. And they know 2K not going to do nothing about it.
Of names, they are cheating out in the open, and 2K's not doing anything about it. So 2K27 will be just as doomed, plus more multiplied, because 2K is not banning any cheaters, so that's going to make more and more people cheat. And
Now, I've already said this, but I know that some of y'all are new here. I'm going to say this, okay? If they announce Pro Play is back in 27, rhythm shooting is back, gang, it's over. You know what I'm saying? If y'all thought the cheating was bad then or now, let 2K say they putting rhythm shooting and Pro Play back in this game. Oh, everybody going to have a Zen. Everybody going to be cheating. And if y'all think that if 2K is trying to find a way to detect a device, there's going to be somebody always trying to make another device that lets you cheat, okay? So just understand this. And again, I'm not hoping that people cheat. I'm just saying, if 2K, for 2K27 says, we're putting rhythm shooting back in the game, we're putting Pro Play back in the game, but this time, no, there shouldn't be this time. This should be the last time that stuff is even in the game. You see what I'm saying? But knowing 2K, we know what they're going to do. Hey, this year we have all new Pro Play, all new rhythm shooting to where instead of you shooting with the analog stick, you can actually choose what button, whether it's X or circle, if you want to shoot. It's like, gang, we don't care about that. Stop making things complicated. But we know what 2K is.
we've seen that this year on 2K26 as soon as Cash Out hit Legend. As soon as he got passed for first legend, and then 2K's like, yeah, let's do a ban wave. We don't like cheaters, blah, blah, blah. That was it. They only did that so that Cash Out could hit first legend, and since then, they've done nothing about cheaters. Literally nothing. Look at this. This tweet got 1 million views on Twitter. 1 million. I'm cheating. I've been cheating. I took all your money while cheating. I don't care. I'm quitting. And he's showing a picture of his Zen and his Titan.
2K allows him to do it. 2K does not care. And like I said, 2K, if the real reasons why y'all are not, really making a look on cheaters is because these guys are making all of these builds, y'all should be ashamed of that. That's wrong. They're breaking the rules. They're telling you, I'm going to go do this. Come do something about it. And y'all just sitting there acting like, oh man, we on 2K27 anyway. Like, bro, like y'all got it's sad, bro. It really is.
Right there. He's been cheating. Is that not insane? Look how viral these tweets are going. Iggy Mo, former 2K League professional, 13,000 likes. Gamer tags will literally be, yes, I'm cheating, shooting 93%, and 2K still won't ban them. Now, for you guys that are playing offline and stuff, you're probably having a good time. Like Danny 2K, he makes some really cool MyGM videos and stuff like that, where you guys don't have to worry about cheaters. But online, It's cooked, bro. It's so cooked. The only way you can get on and enjoy the game is if, and I'm still not perfect at this, by the way, but if you can get on and it's just like, hey, I lost. You know what I'm saying? If they're cheating and they're just fading 7 threes in a row, you know, it is what it is. If you have like no emotion towards it, if it doesn't ruin your day or give you a bad mood, and you're just still hopping on, enjoying the game, then you can still survive out here. But there's a lot of people that have cheating fatigue. You know, I've got it as well. I'm not perfect at it, but these days, you know, I'll lose a game. I'm like, did I lose that game or did I lose to a cheater? You know, you never even know anymore. And that's another huge thing. You used to know when someone beat you back in the day that they were better. Now, every time someone's decent, and that's another thing.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro, and this is how I look at it, right? If you are still playing 2K, right, which is up to you if you want to or not. I look at it like, bro, if you feel like somebody's cheating and they're not playing the right way, just play something else. And I know that might make it seem like, bro, you're letting the cheaters make y'all run off the game. Clearly, 2K not doing nothing about it. Clearly, you know, it's nothing you can do about it right now. Just don't play it. That's what. Do y'all not see what I'm showing y'all in the background? This is the game I be playing. Well, y'all think like, oh, J-Mid, like, bro, J-Mid do be playing 2K. He don't play no other game. Like, bro, you're seeing in the background what I be playing. And no, I don't win every game, but I'd rather play this game, which is not great, by the way. I feel like I have more control over my experience. When you're playing against cheater, you have no control over your experience. It's like you're forced to lose. Or even if you're playing with randoms, it's like you're forced to suffer with the randoms when you have no control on how they're playing. So I choose, therefore, to not deal with it. I play something else. So that's just how I look at it. Especially if you're not making content, you're not, you know, out here streaming. You don't have to play 2K. You know what I'm saying? You're not really, and again, I'm not saying this to diss nobody. If you're not getting paid to do, like, play the game or make content, and I'm not saying by the company, I'm saying, like, alone, like, if you've earned the right to be monetized or, like, you know, make money off of your content, you have free, you should not be out here trying to just no life 2K and just sweat every game because you're not getting nothing from it but a headache, right? And it's making you have an attitude. We already know what it is. Come on now.
Thing that ruins the game. Everyone has to question whether that person is cheating or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's really unfortunate. You guys know I've done, since back in the day, hand cams, shooting with like a 53-pointer and stuff. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more maybe this year as well, just because I really like doing that. But, you know, most people, they're not going to do a hand cam. They don't have a face cam to do that or whatever. Like, anyway, let's talk about what 2K can do to fix this solution. Obviously, it's to ban cheaters, right? But, you know, the 2K community, if you guys have been watching the videos, they have this massive amnesia every year. It's like the new game comes out, and they just forget that anything ever happened in the past for some reason. And
that is a fact. But somebody like me, I'm not fooled by none of it, okay? And that's why I'm in my content. That's why I'm in my videos, to give my personal opinion, to show what I truly think is going to happen. So
what I'm talking about is, I need to show you guys visual proof right here. Last year, March 13th, 2025. It hasn't even been a year yet, guys. Evan, which is basically the new Ronnie 2K. He works at 2K. He says, we're committed to providing a fair 2K experience and are taking actions against accounts identified to be using cheats, such as quote-unquote auto green tools. In March, 2K did their first ban that they publicly put out versus people using auto green tools, right? And it says, we're committed to providing a fair, competitive, and enjoyable 2K experience. But is that true? Is that really true, Evan? Because as we've talked about, and if you guys are new, I just got to say it again because it's so important to get the point across. They clearly have some sort of technology to do this, yet they don't do it.
They don't care. Because they only focused on the bag. They don't. That's what I'm saying. Like 2K does not like what Badge is saying. He's right. Like they most likely got the money. You know, the way to get to like actually do something about it. But as of right now, they don't care about it. They don't care. Because here's my thing. I'm pretty sure didn't they say that Cash Out? We had this whole Twitter space, and I think John Bridges and him were going back and forth about, you know, was Cash Out cheating? He knew he was cheating, and Cash Out basically admitted, yeah, he was cheating, but he was always been doing that. 2K didn't even ban Cash Out for that. Enzo, not what's that guy's name? That and again, I'm not snitching. We seen this stuff. I think season 1. The brother showcased on a TikTok video him with a Zen, a device, and he got unbanned. Like they don't care. They care about how they making money, so it don't really affect them like that. Yeah, y'all the ones going out there dealing with people playing with Zens, but 2K making their money, and they shouldn't be that way. But that's how it is.
They haven't done it this year. And you might be saying, well, Badge, they did it last year because you don't understand. They did it in March, 6 months into the game, 7 months into the game. You can't do that 6 or 7 months into the game. If you have the technology to do it, you got to do it right away. You have to set the tone. You have to let cheaters know, you cheat, you're done. So you might be saying, okay, well, maybe they came up with the technology. Maybe it wasn't out yet. They didn't have the technology that can detect cheaters until March of last year when they used it. Well, then why haven't they used it this year? Do you think they need to have a whole new technology for a basketball? Like, bro, no, it's not some sort of crazy new technology they got to develop for the same damn game pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. Like I said, and the way I look at it is 2K don't really care about it. And y'all might be looking at it like, nah, Jay, like they do care. It's just people need to stop cheating. What you have to understand this as the current year we're living in of 2026, nobody is going to stop cheating. People are going to cheat no matter what game it is. Understand that. They're going to do it. Could be the easiest game out ever created. Somebody's gonna find a way to say, "Oh, I'm gonna start doing this," just because they can. It's whether or how these companies and these games deal with it. You see what I'm saying? Are you gonna be permanently banned, or is it a 2-week ban? Or is it a month? I look at it like this: in any game, if you clearly are breaking rules, it should be permanently banned because you should know better. People, you're seeing so many cheaters right now because guess what? I see so many times on Twitter where people that are zinning, they be like, "Oh, I finally got caught. I'll be back in 2 weeks." They're telling you, "Hey, man, I was cheating, but I'm gonna be back in 2 weeks anyway. I only got a 2-week ban or a month ban." 2K is scared to put their foot down and actually make an example out of these cheaters. And again, like I said, it's probably because they making all of these bills just put money in their pocket, but it shouldn't be that way.
So how are other games handling this cheating issue? Okay, we've talked about Battlefield. Literally going on Twitter, posting, just massive, long paragraphs and books, and basically summarizing it with their, I'll say in one sentence that they had in there, we are going to war against cheaters. They're calling it the war against cheaters. That's what Battlefield was doing, right? Well, here is, I believe, the quickest, fastest, hottest growing game out there right now, which is called Arc Raiders, and this is what they are doing. So you see, this post says, team started banning cheaters, but they're only getting 30-day bans, first offense, and then second is a hardware ID ban. So if you go in the comments, you'll look and you'll see people saying, why are they only getting a 30-day ban for the first offense? Well, 2K's first offense was 14 days when they were giving people bans. But again, guys, they're not even getting to the first offense because they're not even banning people, right? So now their second ban is a hardware ban. You know how insane that is? But look, Arc Raiders took that feedback, and this is a tweet I seen recently right over here. And you're going to see it has 500,000 views. Arc Raiders is now issuing permanent bans to cheaters. This follows public callouts from the Burnt Peanut, Shroud, and other major streamers highlighting repeat offenders and demanding action. So they seen it.
By the way, I heard a lot about Arc Raiders. Let me know how that game is. I don't really understand it, but I've been seeing a lot of people been playing it. So if y'all know anything about that, please let me know. I might go find out myself, but I don't know. I've heard a lot about Arc Raiders and how people are actually having fun in that game. So maybe I'll have to see what's going on with that. But yeah, let me see what Badge got to say again.
Feedback. Why are cheaters getting even a chance to come back? Permanent bans. Right? What is 2K doing? I genuinely don't get it anymore. So yes, I truly mean it that any sort of... It's really hard to explain, but you just can't really fully enjoy the online experience, and you won't in 2K27. The game is already doomed before it's even came out. if they don't do this, if they don't ban cheaters. But anyway, Joe Knows starts getting into it. Okay, and this is what he has to say. So it started with Pika going on Twitter and saying, I feel like Zen users used to have shame back in the 2K21 days, but these days, they really be thinking they are comp, crying face, crying face. Now, Joe Knows, he replies and he says, they cheating in broad daylight with an ego.
And 2K doing nothing about it. You know, that's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's true, though.
And that's one of the worst parts about it, guys. They've got egos. Like, they're genuinely trying to rage bait. They think they're good at the game. It's just sad. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I mean, there's courts of people playing each other, and it's cheater versus cheater. That's how consistent and often it is. But look, this guy said, don't you have @Maluba on speed dial? You also never asked him about this during your interview. Speak for the community, man. And he said, let's use common sense here, please. They have been told long before this year that cheating was happening and they were already aware. Mike is in charge of gameplay, not TOS violations, so why would I waste the few minutes I got asking about something he has no control over? So he's got a few more replies here that I wanted to show you guys just so you can...
Which is why I feel like Mike Wang doesn't deserve all the blame. I feel like there's a lot more people behind this game and how it's played out. They deserve a lot of blame, but, you know, they don't tend to, you know, speak. So, I mean, hey, that's what it is. But I feel like it's more than just Mike Wang. Yes, Mike Wang, you know, Beluba is, you know, the gameplay. So I'm pretty sure the gameplay director or something like that. But it's like, there's a lot more people behind this 2K stuff, whether it's gameplay, the identity, the direction of the game. It's not good. It's not right. And it's clearly shown that in the results of the game and the outcome of the game.
You know, choose whichever side you want, but here is... I'm giving it to both of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you both sides. So maybe because he works for the effing company, you dumb LMAO, you can't make this up level of stupid. Yeah, why waste time to let an employee of a company know their game is getting... You see it, right? And Joe says, reading can be hard, so I'll let you try again. They have been told long before this year, from myself and many others, and they were already aware that cheating was going on. Clearly, they need to improve their detection system or something, because it clearly ain't working, but they've been told, as I have said 100 times already, Zachy, boy.
Did you lose a lot of money? Sports.
These AI ads be so annoying, but hey, I'm not knocking y'all for getting y'all bag. If you've earned the right, hey, why not? You know what I'm saying?
On DraftKings or FanDuel?
All right, so we've got one more right here where this guy says, real good yes man. The F do you mean? Need to improve their detection system. Anyway, the titles of your video should be Zins are destroying the game. I almost lost to a cheater again. When will cheating end? You got a lot of people shooting 92 to 98% from 3. And he says, I've made multiple videos about cheaters along with a lot of other creators. Y'all just mad at the world and want someone to cry to. The awareness has been spread. It's on the company to do something now. So whichever side you believe in, I feel like either way, we can agree that the cheating issue has gotten just way past bad. I mean, it is just so terrible now. I mean, it's just
it's atrocious. It's unbelievable. That's what it is.
Ruined a lot of the experience. Luckily, and I told you guys, I'm still not the best at this. I can play the game, and if I lose, it's just like, you know, it sucks to lose. It does, but at the same time, I've always got it in the back of my head, like, they could be cheating. You know, they could be cheating. But I don't know. But look, I literally got people tagging me, please, for the love of God. I mean, we're bringing God into this. Please, 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 he's begging me. Ban this kid named Timu Script User. I don't care if you ban another cheater, blah, 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 @Beluba, @2K Support. Look at this clip and I'll be right back. I mean, it's bad. Why you shoot that, dudes? I just stopped talking to anything. Like, yeah, like, get us out of here, man. Get us out of here, dog. I mean, I really don't understand. A massive part of the reason why I'm upset is that obviously 2K needs to be doing something about this. But another part is like, I just don't see how that's fun. I just don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an OG gamer. Maybe I'm an old head now. You guys let me know. Am I unk?
You want to know why it's fun to them? It's because they're allowed to do it. That's what makes them claim it's fun to them is because they're allowed to do it, and 2K is doing nothing about it. See, if 2K was actually taking charge and really making people people getting like permanent bans instead of like a 2 week or 14-day ban, whatever they be giving out now, like it wouldn't be fun for them because they know the consequence, but they know like, oh, they not gonna really like deal with anything. So that's why it's fun to them because they gonna do whatever they want pretty much.
Like, is that what's going on? Am I supposed to like want to cheat or like, I don't know, feel good about cheating and winning? It doesn't make sense to me. But this is what Joey 2K said, and I thought this was really interesting. He said, so 2K can send you an email showing you your stats for the month. I didn't even know this was a thing, by the way. Can't we use the same system to just ban cheaters because they all shoot above 90% on high volume? It won't be hard to tell. So 2K literally has a detection system where they can send you an email. They know that people are cheating. They banned cheaters last year, and yet still nothing. So again, don't fall for it if 2K does a ban wave soon in the next month, 2 months, whatever, and they make it look like, hey guys, look, we do care about cheaters. Look, we're banning them. Look. No, they waited until they spent a bunch of money, and then they banned them. They don't truly care. If you truly care, they set the...
But that's a 2K I know. That's what they do. They try to make it seem like it's something like, oh, it's brand new. Y'all could have been did that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna run it back because Badge just said something that people need to hear. By the way.
Look, no, they waited until they spent a bunch of money, and then they banned them. They don't truly care. If you truly care, they set the tone early. Like when 2K27 comes out, early, first week, second week, third week, ban wave, permanent bans. And when you're permanently banning people, a lot less people are going to cheat. 2K is not even getting to that first one where they ban people for 2 weeks, which is crazy just to ban someone that's cheating for 2 weeks. But it needs to be like, I don't know. It's all messed up. And guys, like I said, with 2K27 being, doomed already, we haven't even talked about the fact that GTA 6, as long as it doesn't get delayed again, is coming out November 19th, 2026. So the game's got 2 months. And either way, GTA is just going to probably destroy numbers across all games besides GTA. Like, it's just going to take so much into numbers and viewers. But this game still has massive amounts of cheaters, and it'll be worse if 2K doesn't do anything until then. So even more cheaters, then it's done. Like, you might as well just put the game down for a year. Done. Cooked. I mean, it's doomed. So there you guys go. I hope that you drop a like on the video. It can get pushed out to as many people as possible. You guys, voice your opinions online and stuff, and we can try to get some change. I feel like I've tried my absolute best at this point. I mean, video after video, topic after topic, ideology after, just everything, guys. But look.
Absolutely. Hey, man, shout out to Badge. I didn't know we rock with Badge over here. But yeah, man, let me know how y'all feel about what Badge Plug had to say. I mean, I feel like a lot of us can agree with the points that he was making. Because like I told you, I mean, this is what happens when 2K chooses the route that they choose. Now, the next video that y'all been spamming me, y'all want me to look at the Book of Swan T. He's got 2 videos that we're going to take a look at here. And then we might, because I seen people sent me some Brutal Sim videos, whatever they... I think that's what he is, Brutal Sim. I think that's what y'all talking about. Yeah, so let's get to the Book of Swan T first. Again, shout out to Badge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to All City. Those are the first 2 we reacted to. Let's see what Book of Swan T got to say.
All My Son's Moving and Storage has been moving families with care and professionalism for over 3 decades.
Cook, y'all. Using secret posted this.
Y'all see him? He lag switching people. Just watch his gameplay, bro.
Look at this, y'all.
This word already pulled up lag switch me. Like, watch. Just watch every time I shoot the ball. Look what happened.
Hold on.
My whole game slowing down, bro.
So how you still hit it?
Like,
He gotta be cheating too. How are you still hitting it while you cheating?
Lag switch me every play until you got to stop, bro.
How can you time your green while he lagging?
Like, look, bro. I get the ball. I'm lagging, bro. Watch when I shoot. It's slow.
And he still make it.
Then look when he get the ball. My game working completely fine now. He get the ball, bro. I'm not lagging no more. My game working perfectly fine now when he get the ball, because you know he cheating. I'm not lagging no more, bro.
They brought back the 2K18 sauce, man. Y'all probably didn't play 2K18, but they used to do this in 18 all the time.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't really invested in 2K18 like that to where I was, dealing with people doing lag switching. I mean, I thought to where if you were just lagging out, it was just the servers, but I don't know. I mean, you learn something new every day apparently. So, I mean, was y'all dealing with the lag switching in 2K18? I mean, I don't feel like I was, but we'll see.
I remember Davis trying to follow me around and play me with delayers. I literally couldn't stream anymore, man. They would pull up on me with delayers. And other people, they used to pull up on people that they dislike with delayers, okay? They used to get you up off that court. They didn't want you to stream. They over there taking money away from people. It was crazy. You couldn't go on the stage anymore.
I wasn't invested in the game like that. But I wasn't making content back then. I was just hopping on with my, homeboys and things like that. We would just hop on the game on Fridays and just chill. We probably had terrible records too, but we were young back then. So I mean, I didn't really expect us to be phenomenal, but yeah. Now that I said, the age I'm at now to where we see the game for what it is and what 2K's allowing, it's just a worse look. But yeah, let's see what he got to say.
I do know what tempo to 2K26. Now, there are some people saying that it only works if someone else is cheating. I don't know if that's true, but maybe this guy's cheating. I do know what tempo. Your timing doesn't matter. You just have to keep doing the same tempo. So possibly he's not cheating, but his name is literally using secrets. So, I mean, gotta be cheating. Do not need a Zen or a Titan anymore to cheat. There's a new Discord with 26,000 members.
26,000, and I feel that's just one Discord, by the way. Keep this in mind, y'all. That's just one Discord. Imagine how many people out there on Discords and they probably do the cheating stuff. I told you it's bad. It's bad. But let 2K let's just do what we just did the last 3-4 years. Keep bringing back current gen. Let's do all this. Let's not focus and really make no real changes. Oh, that 20K gonna turn into 100K people.
Yad man tweeted this out. I think they used them for promotion. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know why you would show the actual Discord name. I'm not gonna show the name, but yeah, I think someone messaged Yad to show this. I mean, he could have just showed the Discord numbers, but eventually this is gonna get over 100K views, y'all. Apparently, all you need is a laptop. You don't have to buy the devices anymore. It's a sickness, man. Y'all need to go to prison. Y'all hit the like button if y'all think they need to go to prison for a year. There's some dorks and losers out there commenting on people who be complaining about cheating. I barely even tweet about the game or talk about the game. But there's some losers out there that be like, you're gonna play the game, stop complaining about it. Why wouldn't somebody complain about cheaters on the game? Do y'all not know they only move when you go Snow Bunny Karen mode? And you complain about game? Now this guy says this is false. That cord is not for 2K. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But what the? Yeah. We got Trey Magnum showing this, man.
Going crazy right now. I know a bunch of y'all
This is
see my
sickness,
video
man.
about
God damn, bro.
And now there's a
Look at this,
third
man.
thing, bro. They're literally lag switching us and making us play
2K18? Yo, look at this. What in the 2K18?
Game.
Look at this.
Every last one of these clips are in real-time speed, by the way. They're the ones making it slow down. Look how slow that was. I want y'all to look at how this jumper is in slow motion. They're doing that to our screens.
Green, bro. Y'all know what's so crazy? This isn't even that bad if you're a tempo shooter because you don't have to time your shot.
Now y'all might be wondering, J-Man, how you feel about this? It's everything that I expected it to be. I'm not gonna sit here and just crash out man, this is so pathetic. Gang, I warned y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying this because y'all are not hearing me. This is gonna be the direction of the game. Go do your research and do your history on what I said before the game dropped. It's out there. I'm telling you, it's out there.
People might be cheating with the tempo, but you don't have to time your shot with the tempo. So if they slow you down, it don't even matter.
And see, I'm greening while I'm lagging. Hold on, I'm talking my shot. Who the cheating? I'm way better than you.
Bro, why is he talking like that?
You heard what he said?
OVO.
Nah, he's 90. So we already know he's cheating.
93 points.
Just look, y'all.
The lag switching now, bro.
This.
Look at this nigga. I'm finna go slow. Look. I'm finna go slow. Look. He backing up while I'm doing the thing. This is so predictable, and I'm still shooting on your green. I'm still timing.
I wonder how it works versus someone who's not tempoing. Maybe you can't time it.
Y'all see what I'm saying? I'm not lagging. Claw had the ball. He got a bucket. He was slowed down. I'm over here getting all these buckets, and I'm not really lagging because he's over there guarding him.
So you have to be guarding the guy?
I touch the ball every time. It's every time I
Bro,
touch
that's
the ball.
crazy, bro.
But yeah, it's
bro?
crazy to me. I didn't think these niggas get lamer, and this is what they're doing. I don't need a new script. That's what they got going on, bro. It's just sad, game. No, because genuinely, how much help do you need? How much?
If y'all know the 2K team, this guy posted a tweet, right? Hella view.
Say goodbye to bites and hello to mosquitoes.
Oh, this is funny seeing all of this stuff. I mean, it's not like funny, but it's like it's like when you say something and you knew it was gonna happen and it happens and even more and it's just like even a worse look. It's like, bro, I'm not surprised this stuff is happening. And y'all think all of this stuff is bad now. There's those same people that are working on these scripts are working on more scripts. I'm telling you. Just understand this. It's going to get worse and worse.
Squad. Get dual protection against mosquitoes and ticks for your whole family and use.
Look at this. Listen to this. Got a Titan or a Cronus. Put it in the air. Look at this, guys. Hold on. Let me mute this. Look. 1,000 comments. Well, people are posting their thumbs, but some people are posting their Zens, man. Anyone who posts a Zen or a Titan, they need to go up in here, find their accounts, and ban them, man. This is a sickness. Look at this. East Zenner. Bro, his name is East Zenner. Nah, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Just find them and ban them. You know, look at their account. Look at this, bro. This is crazy. Like they toting it. Like they throwing it in your face, 2K. Look, they toting it.
Pause. But yeah, it's bad that they really just telling themselves 2K not doing nothing about it. It is a bad look. I'm not gonna lie.
They toting it like it's a gun. Look at this.
Attention to the frames script.
We got lonely.
Screenshot that, nigga. I ain't skip nothing. Just pay attention to my frames now. I know
it's slowing them down, man. This is sad, bro.
Comment section talking about some of the only way this can happen to you if you're cheating too. And
is this true?
I will never, and I mean ever, be a bull to cheat. That's not my style, bro.
Bro, is this true?
Fair and square, because I won't feel right if I don't beat your fair and square. But that's just me. I'm not like none of these around here who are fine with cheating to win games.
Look at this.
Nothing but stick skill. Here's my record, and every L I took.
Wait, so hold on. Let me give y'all a tip. So when they start doing that, try to maybe go dunk the ball. Because I don't know what they doing. They probably gotta take their hands off of something and touch something. So maybe go dunk that ball. You know, maybe if you shoot with tempo, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is time it, just spinning it. There's not a timing to it. If you learn how to tempo cheese, all you have to do is just spin it. So maybe that could be the counter to it. And I don't know, bro. I mean, it's probably delayed on their side too. So if you know how to rim run, like you could probably do something. You know, y'all both gonna be delayed on that.
It's over, guys. I told y'all. It's over with. I told y'all this is gonna happen, by the way, too. I told y'all this. I'm gonna keep saying that. I told you this is gonna happen. And it's gonna get worse.
So, I mean, if you run at the rim and hold that square, I don't know.
Bro, I will never be one of them bulls try to plug up a device and start cheating. So stop with all that. Maybe there is a script out there. Maybe.
There's more scripts, and there's gonna be way more scripts that is gonna piss y'all off. Not only this as well, I'm gonna say this too. Imagine if 2K would have got rid of rhythm shooting and pro play. Do y'all think this would be a problem right now? Now, yes, people are going to cheat regardless. Do y'all think it would be this bad? The reason why this is such a bad look is because the stuff that they put back in the game, you've already seen it before. You already dealt with how the outcome was going to be. Right? So it's like, if 2K would have said, bro, there's no more rhythm shooting, there's no more pro play, like, we can, like, 2K, okay, well, at least they got rid of things and they didn't put it back in the game. Like, so we can't say, like, they just continue to do what they're doing. But that's exactly what they're doing. And that's why you're getting these type of results.
Not. Maybe bulls is just chatting inside my comment section because you bored as hell. Regardless, I will never be like one of these sorry, decrepit, idiotic, smooth-brained buy Zens and cheating devices to win on a video game. Like, what, bro? And imagine how hurt.
You see he's slowing down dunking,
That's
right?
That's a bad investment, bull. Look at you slowing down my frames but still getting a belt to that. How you cheating and you still losing? How you cheating and you still losing, bro? Tell me that, bro. How you cheating and you still taking the L, bro? You slowing me down and all that. Yeah, you still losing, nigga.
Thought I had it all, and I lost that. You thicker than I'll be there when you need me most.
No, bro, this is crazy, bro. Why is this getting so many likes? You know what's crazy? I think 2K needs to say stuff when they're like banning people. They're doing it like incognito, so majority of the community doesn't know that y'all are like actually banning people. They think y'all are doing nothing. I don't think that's a good route to go, to be honest. Like, don't you want to scare people, right? Or am I tripping? Now look at this. We got this guy.
Yeah, you would think they would make an example out of these people, but they don't really care to do it.
Dribbling, right? And they say he 2K cheesing. He's dribbling normally. But if someone does this on 2K, he a cheeser. Isn't that funny? If someone do this on 2K, he's a cheeser.
People that be saying that are the ones that don't know how to do it on the game. So therefore, when they see people that know how to utilize their build to the best ability that their build's supposed to be able to hoop, they like, bro, well, I don't know how to do that. So if I can't do it, he shouldn't be able to do it. Right? And it's your typical people that are, older who are not that good at the game, but want to put inputs of what 2K should be doing when they're not that good at the game, at all. And it's like a basic crossover, basic stuff. They don't know how to do it, so hey, bro, they shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's cheese. That's what I be saying, bro. The devs should have been playing the game instead of just hearing people, because they will get an understanding of what is really working and what's really not working, and what really needs to be in the game and what really does not need to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Dribbling has been cooked, okay? It has been. And 2K not making it no better with just putting, NBA animations in instead of getting rid of all of the customized things that used to be in the game. Oh, let me guess. They're going to put that stuff back in 2K27 and say that's brand new? Come on now. But knowing 2K, that's what they are going to do. And that's what's sad. My prediction is going to be right again. And I hope I'm not right. I hope I'm wrong. But, hey, this 2K we talking about, we know what this is. We know what it is.
They saying he 2K momentum dribbling. Is he not just dribbling normal? This be my whole beef with that damn Sim Nation community. You got to get off the game. Spamming 2K escape. Is he not just dribbling normal? In 2K, he would have lost 2 adrenaline right there. Now look, Small Guard made a tweet. He say that these shots are...
Yeah, some of y'all that do that Sim Nation stuff. And then that's the thing, like, even the people that be in the Sim Nation stuff, or they like what Sim Nation is, they won't even come out and admit they regressed on the game. Like, they don't say nothing. They just act like it didn't happen. There's people that, when I went out there to play in the rec, I told you I have access to the game. There's people that are shooting 23% from 3. Grown men. 23%. I guarantee you they probably agreed with what 2K was doing gameplay-wise, but they are not even average at it. You're shooting 23% on 2K26. But y'all talk about, the consequences, they be just, ruining the game. You shoot 20% from 3 on one of the most easiest shooting 2Ks if you take the right shots. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take the bad shots, you probably still can make some of them.
Yours now at vivaya.com.
Time them. He said that these shots are timeable. Y'all do me a favor. Everyone who listens to this video, apparently there's a lot of Zenners and cheaters doing this, so maybe people are coming to him saying he cheating. Y'all do me a favor. Go with your friends, or just go to the court, whatever court you can, and go time this. Go to the theater. If y'all don't care about your record, go time this, and let's see how many you can hit. You feel me? They saying if you do go-to shots from back here, they're greenable. Now, he got the two-way on. He didn't even have deep bomber on, y'all. Y'all think he jacked in Mega Man? Y'all let me know, man, because wouldn't everyone be posting clips like this? It's an instant banger, right? Wouldn't like all creators or just thirsty people or comp players, wouldn't they just be spamming this? I mean, you post this, like, you get a ton of views. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, why doesn't everyone just post a bunch of clips of them hitting from the free throw line from backcourt? Especially the no-lives. Maybe they're stupid. What do y'all think it is? Y'all think people are stupid? All the no-life guys and players, it's literally free views. Like, you get hundreds of K's views. All you gotta do is just spam shots like this. Y'all think, I don't know. Y'all let me know. I haven't tried it. I don't be on this game. What harm does it bring?
Neither do I. I don't be on the game. And when I do get on the game, it's exactly what I expected it to be.
To the game, well, cheaters can utilize that by cheating, and they can hit that green window. That makes them even more unguardable. To be honest, I'm not usually against taking any type of offense.
And by the way, no, I'm not a Houston Texans fan. No, I didn't lose no bet. This is all old footage. The reason why I had the Texans uniforms on is because Madden, which I told you this game is not great, in Ultimate Team, they don't have the Steelers color rush unis, and I got tired of just wearing the same uniforms over and over again. You know, I was trying to say like, bro, like, can we get some new unis? And they only had the Texans all red, so I mean, I just put that on there. But you know, no, I'm not. You know, I didn't lose no bet. I'm not no Texans fan. You know, we gonna get our get back soon when we play them, when we ever see them again. Is how I look at it. But no, like I said, that's the reason why you see them uniforms back. But not like y'all care anyway. I just hear what we talk, what's going on with these videos that we're reacting to anyway. So it's not a big mind, but yeah, I'm just explaining that because y'all be like, I thought you was a diehard Steelers. I am a diehard Steelers fan, forever will be. But it's like they don't even have our color rush in the game yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
It's out just to buff the defense. Like, behind the court, time and shots, bruh, it shouldn't even be a thing. That's crazy. We got Zay tweeting out, heard how much it is to get secret.
And yes, these games are online, by the way. Y'all probably think I'm playing against CPU. No, I'm playing against an online opponent. You can see that in their names. Online opponent. Told you I gotta rep my team regardless, bro.
2K26, yeah, this game is over. Because you don't even need a Zen or a type. Is this true, y'all? We got Yadman posting about the script. He's in slow motion. He in slow motion. They putting him in slow motion. They got the ball back. Oh, but it's cheating on the other side, too. Maybe his is...
Now, I've seen this already on Twitter. And I think this clip had like a lot of views. But the way I look at it is, hey, 2K allows them to do it, so they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
He in slow motion. They putting him in slow motion. They got the ball back. Oh, but it's cheating on the other side, too. Maybe his is...
2K allowed them to do it, y'all.
Hey, not cheating. I be cheating, so I know it only works versus cheaters. How would they make a script like that? Why would they? Isn't that weird? So either you or your big is using 2.0 on the other team. On the other team would switch it off if they on the offense. Obvious. Only works on cheaters. Only happen when someone on your team is cheating. Why do y'all keep saying? Is this really true? I don't, like with other cheats, no one ever said this. You must be playing with a cheater. You can only do it to cheaters. Is this true? We got Cos World.
Before, man, 2K26. There's no defending anymore. The game's over. It's like the game's over. Just delete it.
No, the game's over. The game is over, bro. I've told y'all what was gonna happen, bro. Everybody's reactions are just hilarious. Like, bro, 2K's over. It's done. It's a wrap. It's terrible. Like, are we surprised? Cause I'm not. You know what I mean? And I'm not, again, if you're new here, I'm not happy that this game is in the situation it's in. I'm not. If anything, it's disappointing because, like I said, I gave my takes, right? And basically said, bro, I hope I'm wrong. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be right. And here we are.
This Chamar dude been letting cheaters in flu games since I don't even know when. Since the inception of cheaters. You get a big first play, man. I guess you got to do what you got to do. Now watch this right here. Watch how my game slows down when I'm going for a done, and it speeds up right when I'm done. And this dude waits till 2019 to pull it out again, but you cannot tell me that's a coincidence.
So you probably can't meet her.
Now, it might be hard to tell on video, you know, just recorded. But I'm telling you guys are going to start seeing this soon. I'm telling you this game.
Damn. Carlin tweets out that we should have custom dribble pack. Being restricted to 3 animations per sig makes no sense, especially when 90% of the 2K26 animations were already in 25 and early. Would y'all like something like this? They kind of did this with the layups, but layups is trash, so there's really no point of them. This year, get hella creative. So here is Grok's solution to reduce cheaters. Kernel level anti-cheat to detect devices like Cronus Zen and macros. Hardware bans to prevent new accounts. I've been saying this. Use AI for spotting abnormal stats and improve in-game reporting with faster reviews. Regular ban waves and community feedback could help too. Basically stuff I've been saying. I don't know why they're not.
Exactly. Stuff that we've been saying. And you would have thought, well, 2K, they can't think of stuff like this. They just don't care about it. That's how I look at it. They don't care.
50 Ball tweeted this out. Now, apparently, if you time a oop when you shoot a 3, you can airball the shot crazy like this. I never knew this. People was talking to me crazy, like, oh my god, are you so stupid? I never knew this. So if y'all want to troll some people, go ahead. IMX Lags tweets this out, man. That's why Xbox is trash. Oh, man. Hey, man. For game. Wide open. That's God. Hey, wait.
I don't know if they got Zens or Titans.
Wait, hold on. GB3, you got an 86.
Is Draymond build, is it good for ISO? It's only for the ones, because in my they're cheating. Y'all seen that?
Wait, hold on.
It's only for the ones, because they're cheating.
Damn.
Y'all seen that? Then he just did the lag. Y'all seen that, right? I know I'm not. Am I tripping? He just did the lag. Oh yeah, he's cheating. He's cheating out his. We still gonna win. Watch. He cheating out his ass. We still gonna win. So this is a new in it. I only pause the music. This is new in it. Oh, he's a bitch. My man's didn't quit out. Oh wait, we can just wait the game out. Get them both. Don't end it. 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 Wait for the other. Bum
I
ass.
seen this too. Like I said, I mean, if you don't like, to me, I get tired of. If I was dealing with that, the cheaters pulling up on me, I would just play a different game. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how you do it, Chad. They side. Bum ass. Both cheating, or the guard cheating his ass. That first play, I'm like, bro, what the? Yeah, look, the AI is not cheating. I'm talking about it. I'm not even going to meter the game. He's cheating out his ass. Green it though. You see this chat? Then he's cheating out his green it though. You see this chat? Then nigga, he's cheating out his ass.
So I guess tempo the way.
Slowing down our game.
Because you don't have to time your shot with tempo.
I'm not even going to meter dunk. No point.
Yep, meter dunking. Yep.
Bum ass.
This is sad, bro. What are y'all doing?
Y'all see this, right? He's cheating. He's lag switching. He already lost.
They're doing what 2K is allowing them to do, unfortunately. Hey, by the way, shout out to Jelani Woods if he ever see this video, which he probably never will. But y'all see, when I was my No Money Spent squad, I was like an 83 overall. Bro, Jelani Woods was like Randy Moss at tight end for me. The guy, 6'7" or something like that, 6'6", 6'8", going up as a 79 overall, just mossing folks, showing the yards after catch ability. Y'all see it in the background too, you know what I'm saying?
Don't meter down. Don't meter down. We don't know what he's gonna do. Sorry, what am I looking at? Like, cheaters can do this, yes.
This is sad. Bro, what are y'all doing, bruh?
You're good. That's a crazy one. I should have just told you. I'm gonna say next thing. He's just like, look at the style. Look at the 23. I think that's heat. Good job, though.
This is sad.
Let's go. And I got it. Good shot, boy. Whatever you do, just time your shot regular. Even through the lag, just keep timing it regular. It might look slowed down, but just time it regular. Retard. He's probably gonna back out anyway. If he's still that, he's still.
Apparently, Xbox is banning Zens and Titans 4 days ago. 2 weeks of peace. Hey, if people just ain't playing for 2 weeks, are they suddenly being trashed? Record it, call them out, man. So much misinformation. This has been a thing for years. Oh, why is he just writing all this? Reading all that. Carlos saying that my team cats be getting banned. I don't know why they top be getting banned more than
My team. I forgot even my team's still a thing. I forgot even my team's still a thing. Like, bro, my team, to me, been cooked. They start, adding all of them. It's just like, I'm tired of explaining all of this stuff, bro.
Park top, lies, secret, crying about being banned. Bro, I don't get it. Like, what is the point? And then, like, you're complaining about it. What's the point? I'm so confused, man. Y'all gotta go to prison, bro. Y'all be having 93% so confused, bewildered. We got Rog 3-peating, bragging about being banned multiple years in a row. I don't get it. Nate says, weirdo loser, you're a funny guy. And he posts his wife slapping him. Crazy. The patch they had a couple days ago to stop the lag switchers. That's what I've heard. My Discord, I don't know, man. Y'all be sure to join my Discord. You need people to play with, man. We got 80,000 people up in there. 2K fiends. Link in description. Y'all be sure to click the video on the screen, man.
But hey.
All right, shout out to the Book of Swan T. That's one of those videos. Now, I feel like we're not going to be able to get to all of these reactions. I might go live later on because I do want to go jog for an hour. So let's react to one of Brutal Sims. I think that's how you pronounce his name. One of his videos. And then I feel like we're going to probably do 2 of those. And then we'll get up out of here. So let's see. So y'all want me to watch from 2 weeks ago? Okay. That's when y'all seen it.
11 Labs proudly introduces Studio 3.0.
You can now harness all of our audio models in one.
Oh, man. Here we are again, man. Just look at this, bro. What percent of a contest do y'all think this should be? What do you think it is? What do you think it should be? Like, is this supposed to go in? Is it not supposed to go in?
Bro, what am I listening to right now? Like, what is this AI, TikTok? What is this?
Y'all tell me. Why the f is he making this? And why the f is that a 19% contest? Why the f did he miss time and it went in?
So we got an interesting video for y'all today. I'm about to show y'all a clip, and this clip, when I saw this clip, I gotta be honest with y'all, it was one of the scariest things I've seen in an NBA 2K game so far. I can't even make this up. So we got a few things we gotta dive into, of course. So without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew, and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's brutal sim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record the park, even my career boot will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
So you don't know your boy Brutal Simon the right way. So if you're in the comment section, type first.
Alright, we gotta fast forward. I ain't gonna lie. His intro like a good 2-3 minutes. I ain't gonna lie.
Second, third, know they gang of Brute Squad. I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love.
But he is giving y'all, you know, love. So hey, I'm not hating that at all.
Much respect. So let's start off this video on a really terrible note, of course. We got this clip from Melly. Now, your boy recently won 100K from the Daily Spin, and I was celebrating. I came and shoved it in your face. Y'all know how I like to do it, because I know there's always haters around, because your boy Brute is a certified hater himself, so I could spot a hater a mile away. So I posted, and guess what? Y'all always gotta find a way to top your boy Brute to not make him feel good about what he just got. So we got this post from Melly, and he tagged your boy Brute, and the caption is 2K finally show your boy some love and approval, same with the LOL. I know what the LOL mean. It wasn't a good LOL. It was a hater LOL like Brute. Yeah, you thought you had something. Now, of course, he posted this clip to go along with, so I want y'all to check this clip out. I gotta be honest with you, my G. I am not happy for you. In fact, when I saw it, my stomach started turning. I hate the fact that you got 500K from 2K. I do. I want...
With the Daily Spin? I mean, at that point, you just gotta get lucky on that.
Every day when you go there, you get like 1,000 VC. That's it. 1,000 and a bunch of banners. That's what I wish for you. For the rest of your 2K lifespan, I wish banners on banners in you. Y'all know what it is, man. I told y'all when I wake up in the morning, I know y'all say y'all 3 Hail Marys. I say my 3 hate. Okay? I am not happy for you. I just want to put this out there, y'all. So let's get into some more serious news. Now, this was a clip. I was scrolling through my Instagram, and somehow my timeline right now is just filled up with 2K content. And I saw one of the scariest clips I've seen in a while. This dude had a controller that he was greening shots without his hand on the controller. I can't even make this up. I need y'all to check this clip out.
I don't know if I can get banned for this, because it's not an actual Zen. It's not you feel me? It's just a fucking TikTok controller, bro. I need y'all to understand that. I'm not actually cheating. I told him.
Oh, I seen that. I know what he's talking about. I think I put that on one of my thumbnails in one of my videos. I know what he's talking about. But it's where you can shoot with hitting like the back of the controller or something like that. I know exactly what he's talking about. But I mean, at that point, 2K not banning people that are actually zenning. So hey, I mean, I don't know if they could technically ban people using that controller. So I mean, I don't know at this point. I mean, like I told you, I don't really be playing that game anyway, so it really don't affect me.
This is me timing it. I timed it, and now the controller remembers to time it always the same. It's literally the same timing every single time I press this back button right here. I'm literally going to press this button, and he's going to time it on his own. So, I don't know. Do you consider that cheating? Are we considering this cheating? This build has 99 three-pointers, so it does give me the highest chance of greening a shot. I'm shooting this, bro. That wasn't me, bro. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was the controller. GG's. GG's. That wasn't me. That was the controller.
Now, of course, I'm going to try to edit it as much as possible so y'all don't know exactly what to look for. But my G, people are getting crazier and crazier and more advanced with these cheating devices in NBA 2K26. And
They're going to. That mean like, y'all. It's like everything I'm saying. I sound like a broken record, but what we have to understand is this is what happens when you just run it back. I'm gonna keep saying this until 2K actually realize to not keep doing what they've been doing. Okay? The more you keep running things back when people just told you it was one of the worst games they've ever played, maybe it's not a good idea to put it back in the game. Maybe it's not a good idea to say we revamped it. Maybe it's not a good idea to say it's more polished. We sprinkle things on top. Maybe it's not a good idea to just obviously put it back in the game. You know, it's a good idea to get rid of it and move on. Show people, no, this ain't gonna be a game that they feel like they just played last year or a couple of months ago. But that's what it's been.
kind of y'all saying is not the pure green window. They will not be able to use all of these controllers if the variable shot timer was in the game. The only reason that they...
And I'm gonna say this soon, it might piss some of y'all off. Bro, they just might as well put whites back in the game, and I've been saying it. It's not fair to punish everybody because there's a percentage of people out there that just want to cheat. At this point, if you go back to the 2Ks that people tend to bring up that was just they was having so much fun, you could hit whites on those games. But here's the thing, y'all didn't mind whites because the gameplay was fun. You're not going to mind whites on 26 because the gameplay is not fun on 26. You see what I'm saying? But if 2K would scrap all that BS that they keep, wanting to sprinkle and keep saying they revamped it, that's how it's going to look. That's how it's going to look. But if they get rid of all of that stuff and they, put whites back in, bro, I feel like, people wouldn't mind whites because the gameplay will be more fun. But right now, the gameplay is not fun, so people they're not going to want to say, nah, we don't need whites. Right? The gameplay is more frustrating, so therefore, it's like, that's how they're going to look at it, bro.
They could use all of these tiki-taki controllers. It's because there is no variable shot timing. I know y'all don't like variable shot timing. I get it because a lot of y'all call NBA 2K23, 4, and 5. Since variable shot timing been in the game, a lot of y'all been complaining for the past few years.
And I'm one of those people because it's not fair. You put all of those shot timings in the game because people were cheating. Well, guess what? I'm not cheating. So why do I have to suffer because Bobby wants to cheat when he's going to cheat regardless? That's not fair. So yes, I'm one of those people that are, going to complain about that because I shouldn't be blamed for people that are just going to cheat regardless. Not to mention, they're still cheating. Like what? Guys, understand this. 2K, right? Said, let's add all these shot timings in the game. If you're new to this, 2K stuff for the community, right? They made everybody else have to deal with the shooting and things of, speed ups and more than one shot timing to where they thinking, oh, people ain't gonna be able to zen. Not only are people still zenning, you're seeing more cheaters day by day, week by week, month by month, right? And probably year by year to where clearly it didn't work. So why do you still have it in the game? Why are you making everybody else experience like more frustrating? Like I said, you cannot just hop on the game and just chill. You can't do it. One game they might let you hit your shots. The next game they're gonna give you all of these weird catches, and your player gonna be doing all of this crazy stuff like he's not in the NBA. It's not fair. It's not.
I hope with what you're seeing, the current landscape of the cheating community, I hope you all see how important it was to keeping them in check. A lot of y'all still don't care. I understand what it is. I know who I'm talking to. Trust me on it. I'm not surprised when y'all in the comments saying, who cares? I'd rather deal with cheaters than use variable shot timing. I get y'all. And guess what? If that's how y'all want it, I'll play y'all game and still find a way to have fun. But understand what you're saying. Understand what we gotta deal with. And that's just part of the game, man. But again, let me know y'all.
We have to deal with it because 2K keeps putting it in the game. They keep making us have to suffer because they have no answer for cheaters. And instead of them realizing, hey, We gotta stop making everybody else have to suffer. They keep making things more complicated by adding things like rhythm shooting and pro play into the game that has no solution to the community nor the game at all. You see what I'm saying? And they add all of these dumb things in season rewards that have nothing to do with basketball. So it's losing damn near half the community and the player base, which is really the same thing.
In the comment section, do y'all prefer to play against cheaters than to play with variable shot timing? I want y'all to put that.
Yes. I'd rather, because people are going to cheat regardless. That's what I'm saying. You might as well put whites back in the game. Go back to them 2Ks. When people mention a 2K19, a 2K16, you can, on 2K16, you can make yellows. You could. You can make whites on 19. But people enjoyed those games because they were so much fun. It wasn't, you're going to get these weird catch animations. You were going to get these dumb speed ups. You were going to have to go to the corner. The hash, the mid-range is a different time. It was none of that. It was simple. I could hop on the game and relax. Those days are gone now. And 2K made those decisions, unfortunately.
In the comment section. But again, we got some good news. Charlie Intel just put out a list. He's talking about the most downloaded games in 2025 in the US on PlayStation 5. And NBA 2K26 was number one. And all of y'all saying, oh, I ain't get 2K this year. I ain't get 2K. But guess what? Most people did. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how it goes. 2K do have a lot of people playing this game currently still. I hear people talking about 2K dead. No, it's not. It's far from dead. Trust me on that. So NBA 2K26 is number one. Battlefield 6 number two. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number three. This game is probably like 15 years old. I can't even make stuff like this up. This is a game that's been out for so many years and it's still crazy to me. EA Sports College Football 26 is number four. Number five is EA Sports Madden NFL 26. Number six is Minecraft. Number seven, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I gotta get on that game. Number 8 is Ark Raiders. I gotta get on that game. Number 9 is Ghost of Yachty. Hope I didn't butcher that name as well. And number 10 is MLB The Show 25. So that's the most downloaded games for 2025 on PlayStation 5 from the US. Let me know if y'all like that list. I want y'all to put it in the comment section. So that's all I got for y'all today. Of course, I already hold y'all here long enough. Again, from what I've seen with the current shooting system and how simple they made it, because they wanted to make sure that people could shoot easier in NBA 2K26 when they removed the variable shot timing. People have been complaining about it for the past few years, so they finally listened. Because people do consider 23, 24, and 25 some of the worst 2Ks they played is they introduced their variable shot.
Because there's too much going on. The game should never be as complicated as they made it to be.
Time and people been complaining about it and it did not fall on deaf ears. So they decided to give us what we demanded of them in NBA 2K26, which was of course that pure green window and the removal of variable shot timing, and this is the result.
No, there's still multiple shot timings in the game. Well, he might be wording it a different way. The way I'm looking at it is when you go to the hash or the corner, it's two different timings. It's not the same shot. It's not. You still have these terrible catch animations, all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know if he's wording it the wrong way, but 2K definitely did not get rid of it, okay? And there damn near still might be RNG in the game or whatever that slingshot stuff is in the game. Because the animations that they put you in or they have your player do, or even, let's say you get a steal, they'll slow your player down just so he'll get blocked or something like that. It's just very, very suspect things that it's like, bro, didn't I already experience this in a previous game that we disliked so much? But it's like 2K they don't really care about none of that stuff. So, I mean, I'm not surprised.
Again, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all prefer to play versus cheaters versus playing with variable shot timing? I want y'all to put that in the comment section. I know some of y'all gonna be like, but
how y'all feel about that, chat? I mean, like I said, I'd rather, and people are gonna cheat regardless. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you might as well put whites back in the game and get rid of all of the stupid multiple shot timings in the game. And just make it simple, like how it used to be. Make 2K fun, like how it used to be.
They need to, and they need to do this to ban the cheaters. Clearly, they don't have the tech. Clearly, they cannot figure out who the cheaters are. And the one thing that kept them in check was the variable shot timing. So, again, again, I'm gonna ask y'all, do y'all prefer just playing without variable shot timing and deal with cheaters, or do y'all prefer variable shot timing with the cheaters in check? Put that in the comment section. So of course that's all I got for y'all today. Till next time, I'll best
Oh, perfect. Yeah, well, that was Brutalism's Sims video. Hey, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's the video we reacted to. But let me know how I feel about this. Like I said, now I'm about to go on a jog. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated, taking care of yourselves. This is a long video. This is about almost a 2-hour video. But yeah, this is just, a checkup. Y'all wonder where I've been. Y'all send me all these videos you want me to react to. And that was that. But like I said, other than that, it's your boy J Mid. It's forever glove motion all 2026. Y'all make sure, y'all keep being y'all. Make sure y'all doing things that's positive. Just keep being you. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. And yeah, man, just do what you want to do. But just do the right thing, y'all. I'm just trying to send out a good message before I end this video. But yeah, man, like I said, I do have a birthday coming up in a few days. By the way, if y'all didn't know, your boy will be turning 24 years old. For a lot of y'all that thought like I was, old or something like that, I'm not really there yet. But we will be hitting our Kobe year in a couple of days, hopefully. But again, shout out to all of y'all. Y'all might be like, bro, how are you not tired, bro? This is almost a 2-hour video. I told you, when you love making content, when you love doing videos, you're not going to be tired of something that you love to do. So yeah, that's why this going to be a long video. But like I said, that's all I really got. Maybe if I live stream, I'm gonna stream Battlefield for sure, because I've been trying to get better at Battlefield. So I'll see what I tend to stream. I'll probably stream like when I get back from this jog. I'm about to go on like at least an hour and 30-minute jog. Just get some exercise in instead of just sitting in the crib all day. But other than that, y'all, like I said, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. It's your boy J Mid, and we signing out, man. Peace.